Hymn-Swaroopanusandhana Ashtakam. This is one of those many hymns wherein Adi Sankara summarises the quintessence of Advaita Vedantha. Advaita means non-dualism or monism. The doctrine believes in the unity or oneness of existence. According to Advaita Vedantha, there is an eternal and unchanging consciousness, and this is the only reality. The Vedas term it as Brahman. Everything is either Brahman or a projection of Brahman. The worlds and beings are mere projections, appearances, or illusions. The individual soul is also Brahman only. Due to delusion born out of ignorance, the human beings cannot perceive their own self, which is nothing but this supreme Brahman. In this hymn, the saint briefly explains that Brahman is superior to everything, the blemishless and eternal consciousness, unbounded and non-comprehensible. It is identified by the Upanishads by the negative statements as not this, not this. It is limitless, all-pervasive, formless, luminous, indestructible, and beyond worldly nature. It is one without a second, blissful, and is of a splendorous effulgence. This world is the infinitesimal part of this bliss. It is the one by whose existence all the objects become known, and by whose vision all objects get their form. This world is the superimposed creation of this reality and is a delusion, which is the byproduct of ignorance. This superimposed creation will vanish by realization of the self. How to attain this self-realization? The saint says that for this purpose one should engage in deep intellectual enquiry and unhindered contemplation of one's own self as Param Brahma Nityam Tadevahamasmi. There should be a sense of detachment from worldly pleasures. The person should practice austerities like penance, sacrifice, charity, and so on. Practicing these austerities after worshipping and being initiated by a merciful and noble preceptor, and with a dispassionate attitude, the person will attain steadily the state of realization, which is the consequent product of purified intellect. Finally, he says that a person who reads this and hears this with the mind fully engrossed in devotion reaches that supreme self. Tapoyajnadanaadibhih suddha buddhihi virakto nrupade pade tuccha buddhya परित्यज्य सर्वं यदाप्नोति तत्त्वं परं ब्रह्म नित्यं तदेवाहमस्मि। दयालुं गुरुं ब्रह्मनिष्ठं प्रशान्तं समाराध्य भक्त्या विचार्य स्वरूपम्। यदाप्नोति तत्त्वं निदिध्यास्य विद्वान् परं ब्रह्म नित्यं तदेवाहमस्मि। यदानन्दरूपं प्रकाशस्वरूपं निरस्तप्रपञ्चं परिच्छेदहीनम् अहं ब्रह्मभृत्येकगम्यं तुरीयं परं ब्रह्म नित्यं तदेवाहमस्मि। यदज्ञानतो भाति विश्वं समस्तं विनष्टं च सद्यो यदात्मप्रबोधे। मनोवागतीतं विशुद्धं विमुक्तं परं ब्रह्म नित्यं तदेवाहमस्मि। निषेधे कृते नेति नेतीति वाक्यैः समाधिस्थितानां यदा भाति पूर्णम् अवस्थात्रयातीतमेकं तुरीयं परं ब्रह्म नित्यं तदेवाहमस्मि। यदानन्दलेशैः समानन्दि विश्वं यदा भाति सत्त्वे तदा भाति सर्वम्। यदा लोकने रूपमन्यत् समस्तं परं ब्रह्म नित्यं तदेवाहमस्मि। अनन्तं विभुं सर्वयोनिं निरीहं शिवं सङ्गहीनं यदोङ्कारगम्यम् निराकारमत्युज्ज्वलं मृत्युहीनं परं ब्रह्म नित्यं तदेवाहमस्मि। यदानन्दसिन्धौ निमग्नः पुमान् स्यात् अविद्याविलासः समस्तप्रपञ्चः तदा न स्फुरत्यद्भुतं यन्निमित्तं परं ब्रह्म नित्यं तदेवाहमस्मि। स्वरूपानुसन्धानरूपां स्तुतिं यः पठेदादरात् भक्तिभावो मनुष्यः शृणोति वा नित्यमुद्युक्तचित्तः भवेद्विष्णुरत्रैव वेदप्रमाणात्।